Welcome back to the channel, guys. Got the 6130M here with on the 946 Moco. Backed up to the shop. The float assembly decided to grenade on this thing, which is a common problem on the 46 and 56 900 series in general. So hopefully the spring pieces come apart decently easy, and we'll see what other trouble we can get into. This machine is a 2020, but as I said in my short, I don't have my paperwork in the house, but I believe it's got close, if not over 5,000 acres on it, and it is time to upgrade. But with the cost of new, we've been throwing a lot of parts at this to try and wait. There'll become a time where we can't wait anymore, but oh well, we'll see what we can do. Gotta get a pipe wrench on this spring, see if I can get that cap out. I did not get new caps, so that's gonna make this job a little bit more difficult. But first of all, we're gonna loosen the tension on these springs. This one's already loosened, but I think, well, we'll have to loosen it to get on. I'll loosen the other side and then get back with you guys. So I pulled this as the top spring. That's supposed to sit there. I loosened it all the way up. And I still might have to loosen it up, otherwise I'll pick the head up with the skid loader. So these are the caps. They thread into the spring. So this is where it might get difficult. But held on just an 18mm bolt right on the top. Assume the bottom's the same size. I'm going to pull the bottom off and pull that spring off and see what we got. So quick update. I pulled both of the springs off the top mount. And I put the pipe wrench on it, ended up snapping that whole casting. So I had to order next day that machine down from Deere. That stupid little saddle was like 290 bucks. That's the new spring sitting there. That was almost 400, 380, something like that. And the one next to it was the old one, but it is new. That was replaced 2 years ago, I believe, if I remember right. And then this is the broken spring. So now I got to fight with that, try to still get it off the spring. Hopefully I don't have to cut the good spring, because if I cut the good spring, I got to order another spring, and them are 2 or 3 days out. Trying to get this thing up so I can cut. So I'm going to try and put the pipe wrench and hammer that. That's probably them. I gotta grab that. So this is what I'm working on, or working with. Pipe wrench, crescent wrench. And first problem is I gotta get this bottom half of the saddle off. If I can get that off, still gotta get the top end off. If I can't get that off, the new top and the spring is another 120 and 392 or something like that. So it's worth the effort to try and get this apart. And besides that, I got to get cutting hay, and them parts wouldn't be until next week. So I'm gonna keep fighting. So the battle ain't going so good. Still fighting that. I'm gonna go get another pipe wrench, hopefully bigger. But I did get the top off. I had to cut it, but that's what it looks like. Screws into the top of the spring, and your tension rod goes through there. So that one's good. Well, we got it. Milwaukee did it. Took both me and my wife standing on it and a lot of persuasion, but it is out. As you can see, that's what it's supposed to look like. Bottom saddle. The calves broke there. So for the dual assembly. So that one's out, bottom's out, that's out. I can leave the top in this old spring because it'll thread into the bottom. And we're going to use that spring and then thread both ends on the new spring. And then we can put it back up here, bolts up here. And then rides, this is your different settings for your conditioners. You got 2 settings down there. And you got 3 or 4 up there. I'll show you when I put it all back together, but we're waiting on parts. Next datum, they'll be in tomorrow morning. It's about 7 o'clock tonight. So this thing should be running right away in the morning. Catch up with you then. So it's the next day. We got our part we need. That goes down there, attaches to the arm on the condition rolls. The 2 springs mount there, go up to the single, bolt in there. Hopefully it goes together better than it came apart. So we'll see what happens. Okay, that didn't go too bad. Got the double saddle on the bottom and the 2 single plugs on the top. Now I know that one's still got the sticker on it, but I'm almost willing to bet that I'm going to regret not replacing that spring. The reason I didn't is because, like I said, it's only got 2 seasons on it, but damn thing is, just for the spring, is $390. So hopefully 1 new spring and then that newish one will hold together. So this is ready to get on the disc spine, and we're gonna have to relieve all the tension, set it up the way we want, which I will show you guys that, and then retension it, which I believe is like 60 turns. So just like that, we're back together. Wouldn't have been so bad if we didn't have to order parts last minute last night. But she's back together and tensioned. There's actually quite a bit of tension on these springs. So new bolt down below. And we're ready to get back cutting. Drought sucks. Crops suck. My attitude sucks. So a little update on the bottle calves. We went with individual pens just for the ease of feeding. So everybody's doing really good. Is that your calf?
Yeah.
What's his name? What's her name?
Baby.
Baby Buddy?
Yeah.
So with that, guys, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, follow along for more. Talk at you later.